Hello everyone, this is Black Bear Senpai speaking. Excited to bring to you a very special episode where I get to cover the Cyberpunk 2069 event hosted by Kickstarter's Entertainment. Now, Kickstarter's Entertainment, if you didn't know, is the group that did Thoughtsgiving last year, and as extension of that, it was very important to me to make sure that this video kind of lived up to it, since essentially the Thoughtsgiving video is what led me down this path. So yeah, of course I had to do the bells and whistles and everything that you saw, but as far as the event goes, it was absolutely perfect. Now, it wasn't as banging as, say, I wanted it to be. There's still a lot of festivals going on, not to mention that there's other stuff in Houston that's really been popping up, which is a good thing. But the overall atmosphere and the cosplay contest was absolutely awesome, and I can't wait to show you guys. But before I do that, please like and subscribe. It just helps me stay on this path of being able to upload and bring you guys new and more expansive events. But yeah, without further ado, let's get a couple of clips in. So the first thing I do want to say is that all the artists that night definitely gave it the very techno, very cyberpunk, very futuristic feel that, of course, the event was going for. And I won't say that that would be too hard. Of course, there's definitely a market for that, especially with the underground. However, I do think that they were able to infuse a lot of stuff within the mainstream to it, which for people like me and some of the newcomers, it kind of allowed us to really get into the music on a different level. Now, granted, I do like what they're bringing otherwise, so I probably would have got with it anyway. But I just like to bring up the talent of the DJs, because honestly, it's very easy to phone it in, right? And they didn't. And it didn't for the entire show, whether it was the first 5 people in or when it was Max and we were all there waiting for the contest. So again, just always a big shout out to them. Some notable names would be Sasa, Tony Bangs, Aries, IMAX 713, Astro, and Buki. I didn't get any footage, but I left on Glass Splitter and he did fantastic as well. So yeah, big shout out to those guys. Now, as far as the crowd and who was all there, I've already said that it just wasn't a lot of people. It wasn't a little bit of people either. I just feel that as many people were there, there's a lot of people sitting down, a lot of people just really feeling the energy. It's, again, kind of different than our usual big bass dubstep rhythm type of show, where you're really supposed to have your drink or whatever your party favor is and really just enjoy the music and get engrossed in it. So it's a different atmosphere. But however, there were some people on the dance floor, and I do feel that everyone there was enthusiastic for the event, and that's also a good thing, because sometimes you can have hundreds of people there who just really aren't into it. It's just kind of a place to hang out. So that is a good thing. And again, when we did finally have the contest and everybody was like really focused in, everyone was having a really great time. Now, of course, I've spoken about it a couple of times at this point. I guess it's time to talk about that cosplay contest. Now, there wasn't a big, huge group of people going for the cosplay contest. There was a lot of people in cosplay, which was pretty interesting that they weren't trying to get into the event, but you know, fair enough. They probably just wanted to look cool for the night, whereas everybody else did kind of go up on stage. We had everybody from a assassin elf, we had a cyber bunny, we had a dinosaur, and we had a guy from the mother's basement, which I found hilarious. Everyone there was definitely put in their best. I really appreciated them. Now, as far as the 2 contestants that were way further in first place were these 2 young ladies. They were very friendly with each other. I really appreciated that. It wasn't no hard feelings towards the end, but our assassin elf did eventually win, and she was great. I had some pics of her here, and yeah, again, just a really good part of the event. The main man Flipper was the one curating and hosting the cosplay contest. So again, big shout out to him. It's always great when he gets up on stage and everybody gets excited. But yeah, man, shoot, there wasn't too much more that was going on. I don't want to try to undersell it. And it wasn't that there wasn't more to see. It's just, you know, you guys have seen it in DC. You guys have seen kind of different contests that we've had, which I do have another contest coming up, will be for the Club Kaiju. They're coming back into town, so I will be there as well. But yeah, this one will be a little bit of a shorter one, but it's also very important that I get this right, because again, without these people, I wouldn't be on the path I am now. And again, it's just a really fun event to have been a part of. The last time they did it, I think they had a bigger turnout. So again, I think it's just more timing. There's a lot of people out of the city currently, and it's been like that in Houston at least for the last, I'll say, couple of months. It's not to say that, you know, you can't get more people in, but it's kind of the idea that, you know, there probably would have been a bigger turnout if, say, there was more people at home. So yeah, other than that, again, guys, this was Blackbird Senpai speaking. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe. But yeah, Blackbird Senpai out.